Now she bosume bia omo import ba. Sika dodo o mo de import ba no. Utimi say if we don't find a way to tackle it from medium to long term tema. The baby sisiano. What nebi ansha na de na dane.
Okay, so to talking about tackling it, what is the way to go? Quite bang na yen faso because now I mean before will be answer than in sayem among for who chromo, and the question has and apeno be some the CJ, is there any hope? Is there any hope?
Currently no. You see, as the globe is facing financial crisis, I read on BBC and all the major foreign media houses that the IMF, like I said, the world is currently going into a global recession. And Oshe Niema Ekwa, at the beginning, Yayinim said dollar. Sika wiasine na edidwa. Unim pounds. Will tell you pounds the Queen's pounds and the modu.
Now is the King's pounds.
Yeah, the Minokasi unim say dollar pounds. The dollar pounds rates. Sisiano atia ba 90 something, 92 or so, $1 to 0.92 pounds. And a euro, sisia $1 is to 0.98 euro. Ya kwa $1 is to 1 euro. The dollar has appreciated across the globe. Cheze wiasi afaneni na dollar nsem na sorry. Asore no ama sika aiwe wiasi ni na eswate. But depending on sika u yuzu, ene bema odie no ebenya hoden. Ebete so ekosi mpempensu bi. Obi woni de ebete so kakra. Obi de onane de ate so bebre. Depending on where you are coming from. Inti no krane nyamienim dollar nansansa ne ho ye den wo wiase ni na. Now back to asema obisa you know. You see, I believe the government is tackling it, but tackle no from a medium to long term way. Adenti an America sir. For us to be able to handle our dollar no, the MP X factor. There was a time, I think that was during the NDC. The Bank of Ghana, the local banks, say, Omoma Ghana for no and $2 and China and Kodi Jamba. Udi see the Bania Mao yen. Ewo card so now they are Kokodiuja. But intimianye. Now some of the is part of the ways of tackling it. The other ways of tackling it is having Bank of Ghana purchase gold from the local from the mining companies. So having the gold stock no ultimately trading na stock $1 na up. Aside from that no so they are buying yet to make sure say $1 some ye seeding in some bed no ye factories are air popping up. They config use the Casa de Rupa, the what factories no do na ye Nagana for a consumer from the local marketer. A ma sika ye shishe edikodidwa e won manone edwana so no eso bete poultry so yetimi emia yini sesen na ya sha say through the other interventions about any diaba any the rearing for food and jobs and any the kika ho and about MPP and NDC. But saying in a Ghana for yet me, Eshemukina, no so ebejinane nine so the millions are the crap poultry products no eba o mine so ebete na omo mota $1 no so ekofasa na ema no ba no eso bete significantly no you are improving on your CD.
Okay.
Sani eme enyo obi onimu a o kana yesa o kana tra. Aside from that no so the other idea a bit me so I share the friend is saying this way I import it by I did film trim make so ni nejina sika yekofa yeje ewo mine mo ekofa. Then we need to also control the local forest bureaus. I remember some years back I call South Africa, I held $1. I may buy enemy $1. Because before you change money in South Africa, it's just our bank.
Okay, but
and I will call the accredited forest bureau, which will passports. You give a reason why you are changing the money. I'm only groupie sanity. But you see, on my year ton sika. Just like say year ton Sokodriano. It becomes you find it difficult to control your currency.
Jamaluddin, what medium to long term planner are buying but this morning as we speak, a 24 episode BB in the short term between now in December crowd. Inti bedu December there. Na say 11 no. Sani awo kan ye ton sika ne 11 Ghana cedis no. Na bia ye keka ko bia 12 and 13 Ghana cedis. Yes. What should be done in the short term?
They are taking a lot of short-term measures. Say, I think usually they are buying and say they try to stock enough money by loans or mojejeno. And they can buy baby most of the things. It's usually no. The moment Coco syndicated loan account and near Niaji, Afri Matos, Afri Matsika by my NJ because we believe that we had enough revenue. And aside from that, I've seen the BOG also taking certain initiative by going down to clamp down or more clamp it down on illegal forex bureaus. You see, we are not trying to destroy anybody's job, but yen fa or minor edo ene omaino eyedi ene nimpuntu emfanshi juma ye.
Okay,
so people deliberately stock the dollar sa local phone omoto to adudu na they stock it, then they spike a demand. When they spike the demand and shortage in the system, then it increase because nepa no otofi ho a e just all ton nyamfa so Sano bit me at one so it's all about Sesikano sign or tofu or 10 CD. Obet me at 11 CD no way yam faso. Into your bed at 11 CD. Into your no interest and say the Krum Sikano, Gane Sikano, so better.
Now, the Mamma now say, Adom 106.3 FM, that's also about hope you, Sam Jerome, Western North Regional Communication Officer for the NDC, while joining. Sam, what's your name?
Adom CJ. Now say,
Adom, and then I need you birthday now.
Enjoy.
Another, a belated one to you, my brother.
Thank you.
Papa, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. Kadola no Nsem, and you've listened to Jamaluddin on the measures, medium to the long term. My member of Hona Intel.
CJ, Medase, and I paid the my favorite food na minshare when I would say nyina menyin put the make a choose make a fancy because I shall say with fancy but mama apologize me late kakra me do a year car price a day unfortunately it be more drive careless ma accident see
okay well yeah car price
and na make car involved intina police for no wobey ma na washington no yeja no in the hands of the police are warrior then warrior but now them me bana ye babosom
sorry
oma wabandem
sorry
now
sorry
CJ
yeah
mete minia no na upon say na meeting no na me bisa me ho certain critical questions. The issue about a CD eco form ne ehon keka. There were so many factors. In fact, so many factors are ema in CD ne yeden eco form. Now, quite unfortunately, no, due to the incompetence of this particular administration, abanya etihui. Ena amasisi baby ya dunya yeden ya babedru.
How?
Because for your currency to depreciate or devalue, no, it's a certain policies are one kasa de beden ubedgu akwemu. And in say currency no abe appreciate it against other trading currencies no. It depends on what measures you put in. One factor emma or mind bisika essay investor confidence. Ghana is a country that depend highly on FDI, foreign direct investment. Now, their investor biya shishene say, if indeed, apart from the political stability of the country, say ebia nipa na hu ni say, o minor make kwa investi wo mu no. Politically no, stable. And no, I can be assured of the security of my investment, you know. Uye nufi hwa. There were other factors, and that factors, you know, the fundamentals, the economic fundamentals of ASR economy and SSR country, you know. So you begin to ask yourself, say, say, what is the economic fundamentals which Dr. Bawumia and MPP campaigned, and thereby labeling President Mahama as incompetent, you know, and those factors, you know, Ubisa say, are these factors that will war investors to come into this country? And I'm going to say, post-COVID, are certain economies not recovering? Go to Canada and find out. Canada's economy, as at last year, grew about 6.something%. So you cannot tell me, say, post-COVID, no, other economies are not making gains. It depends on a nyoma and policies are one kasano, oyade, who put it in place. And you know, CJ, oya investor. Now you come to a country whereby even the debt to GDP is over 100%. Would you go and invest in that particular country? And even if you have investments in that country, what will you do? Won't you pull your investment from ASR country? You know? And the moment investors are not coming, and already investors are pulling out, you know, it will affect your currency. It will. And if you don't want it to affect your currency, you have to put in certain measures or certain policies in order to deal with ASR situation. Now, a bit of investors are there. Abano today, interest rate, Bank of Ghana, prime rate, and I say wait, and cost review. It has gone up. So if it has gone up, what is it telling you? What is it telling you? More so, and I'm saying, central bank or the government is competing with local companies or local businesses for loans. In general, go to the banks. Interest on Waycra threshold for treasury bills is over 30%. So indirectly, government is borrowing locally. Oma businesses are even yankasa ye memu akrampo no omo suffocate and also omo chiromo in terms of assessing loans from the various banks. So if they cannot access loan, a president or mankasa to me to me expand producing more for you to generate the needed revenue that one kasa no yede ope to strengthen your economy. You can't. You can't. So these are all issues. Abine if say or you're competent enough or what control over. You can't say these are external shocks. These are external shocks.
But you agree, said there are external challenges or external shocks. Said
the external shocks are okay. Ebine what Dr. Bawumia made. The analogy he made say so dying, so now it is not due to the incompetence of the carpenter in the dining sutua. You cannot blame carpenter, but indeed bibi nesi. But you see, quite unfortunately, no, a diner is sutu, young fans say a diner adjoining buildings war multimedia high.
Yes.
In short term from 2 nina so to 2. Na obia bonnet dear so na multimedia still complaining say and from May 2 years, no, am I done so too? It's so we can operate. Are they not being competent? Because adjoining buildings are dealing with the issues, trying to put in measures to solve the problem or predicament but you are still there complaining, giving us literature, telling us a problem. No, we don't need that.
No, but you just heard Jamaluddin talk about
what he talked about in terms of added values to our we know that. It is knowledge.
But when he says because
I'm coming.
Yeah.
They saw that in opposition, and they told us they are moving us from even taxation to what? To production.
Yes.
And if you are moving us from taxation to production, what it means is that you are going to create the environment whereby businesses will thrive, whereby more people comes in. And the more when you might then abiding po day revenue mobilization abiding ya sika to close up even the revenue gap by day thereby our economy ne be there ebe boyan. Ask yourself, say sir, one day is one factory na omokano of what significant impact na enya ewo ye economy ye day ye wo sisi. What significant impact? Look, under President Mahama, do you know what we did? The 1 billion I spend ever at trouble. 1 billion that we spent ever at trouble today. What to say? You cry a gas from Nigeria. We don't, because we have enough, and because of that particular project abua to save the economy. Number 2, Commander Sugar Factory say yes, also babio. You cannot compare a confused juice to a factory like Abia Commander, because every year we are spending over $250 million for the importation of sugar.
But Commander went down. Is this same government who from incompetency? They have come to revive
this same government or mobile and what they made us to believe in. They say the resources, the raw materials needed. Say bit me feed a
factory
do we take 6 years? Say bit me you don't take 6 years. Experts are saying it takes about 6 months. So bit me a sugar cane. So you sat down for a period of about 6 years. Abra when you're there, on your hoshe. Up to now, then you come to tell us, you have brought it back. Whereby 6 years was spending over $250 million 6 years. Over $250 million 6 years. It's not due to incompetence. A confused juice na me sorry na say minum pineapple juice and minum juice but look at how many people who depend on sugar. You can't compare same. It's an idea beboa ankasa ema economy na den aye buoyant and I say ejina and so I don't know if they are bereft of those measures and I say bibisa there. I cannot tell. And I say omunim so na omoye den omoboy abra I can't tell. CJ, today cost of doing business. I'm a young businessman. I deal in lumber. I deal in supply of flour. And now we started the year flour with about 110 Ghana cedis. Today, a chemu
110 Ghana cedis for a bag.
For a bag for this year. This year was saying 500 Ghana cedis. This is around 550 Ghana cedis. It's some bottle. So you can just imagine businesses are folding up. And because of dollar now, day econo. So what are you doing about it? Medium, long term, and I say even at this particular moment. You are saying say Bank of Ghana buying gold is one of the solutions. Look, as of June, Newmont sold over 3,500 ounces of gold to a Bank of Ghana. Even as of June, Newmont they sold about 3,500 ounces of gold to a Bank of Ghana. And Bank of Ghana is enjoined by law to legally purchase a good. It's if says the way no Bank of Ghana then it adds up to the incompetence of more administration. So what even you need to do, you are not doing. Thereby, the adverse implication is what we are experiencing. It's what we are experiencing as a country. And the most unfortunate aspect in say, my businesses for the app go. Nkofonyuma essay and at the moment nkofonyuma essay no nipa na odipa e wo say adwuma no mu so na yeden enya effect insusanso boni ayeden aba nipa no so nipa no ntumi ntua eye tax bia ma ban whether corporate tax or whether the person cannot pay because the person now is not employed. So what do you think say a buying bit me sika? You also mentioned about syndicated loan. I'm telling you 1.13 billion.
Yeah.
Now yakwa jeno. Says I can tell you on authority say because look, from March to now, I buy at the LBC car. Local buying companies now omuto kokon. I buy the one car. I been chia one car for about 7 months. Also I been chia one car. Omato koko dia buy. So this money coming in. No. If a bank should honor the pledge and a commitment to buy say Ochia Sanko for the car, say 1.13 billion. No, send a bed a beka. Send in a beka. So in terms of a jumampa, I was a 2 year day. No, ain't me any day. You are here saying that people are stocking dollars. CJ, to me by now to prevent people from not buying dollars. You don't have anything. It is the central government.
Yes.
Who has? To the Bank of Ghana. And if the Bank of Ghana no, or we are proactive to put in measures to ensure that in the NCR, will that thing happen? It will not. So far as it is not happening in other jurisdiction, it should tell you say in your jurisdiction too, no, it shouldn't happen. So if it does happen, then it goes to describe in Kofukua or more the managers of present day economy. It should describe them, say, Nipa Wemo say no more day, almost say. And I think that you are saying that President Mahama was incompetent. I think that yours has reached a certain crescendo. Ghanaians cannot comprehend no more. We can't comprehend no more because CJ, bro, we are really suffering. If a home no trickle to the extent say, the person is feeling that effect. The person is feeling that effect. Okay, I talk about the I'm Robert. We are graduate. I'm no way saying say I'm not condoning the fact say people should pick to the street and then take guns more near. But nipa kono fi say the only source of survivor. Any no. Said I can for we be say fed no wood and cafe no. The person feel like say why you desperate? Why you desperate? Bibi no obetimi aden. Obetimi aye. Bibi no obetimi aye. Sabi men so besi braso but and one way besi brakra no boka because there's no money in the system. There isn't any money in the system. So we are telling the government to say yes achiemu ye. In paying for such a baby because any that's why they should sit their ass down, put in practical measures to ensure say at least omonya shwe my encrampona the exchange rate in quadie omonya bibinya den emfa ho said the beya enioma boa den no eto be den eto betwa CJ either than that no ya bebre misuma madwumawura. I'm really even crying for mo boss because what he is going through. Perhaps you have no idea.
Some my now I say on Facebook, Moses Samwate or say OTN live from Italy. Or say one factor is that the dollar should not be used to buy or pay any commodity in Ghana. I learned that some schools and their fees, paid their fees in dollars. Some hotels are charging dollars, and even some houses are also being paid in dollars. And so rent. Nowhere in the world can you see this. It's only in Ghana. Moses Amwati Nede and Waba on Facebook. Like I'm saying, Galamsey and the fight. I understand. The minister is speaking today at a press briefing, and all day so far, and I'm more buying to and the successes that they've been able to chalk. But Jamal, maybe we may want to delve into the Galamsey issue, and also should be a person who can't do any can afford Galamsey no at the Dwaso. Jamal. Okay,
before I make this Galamsey issue. You see, as if they never had the opportunity to rule this country. But when they were ruling this country, there was nothing like a global recession. Just now we are seeing a man saying we are seeing in a situation being by an assembly by a day we are saying if the way fear my mankind when they come and sit on the platform, yes, over KBM party, but all kind of fanya misluka cry rawa kumemu. Ndra me who video on social media, former president odi omo party nim ekotena Voice of America and can SMP about this macro factors, external and internal shocks and the ekeka ho. And okay we was say sisi abibia we asena kodru no ba men quote no wobrofo mu so obetimi apape mu otwi mu ane eko. It is a period of adversity for the world, for the whole world. It is triggering a kind of global recession. Currently, baby, we are saying one. Yehu bido. From the era of after World War II, yehu bibi say that we are saying. Even World War II, planes were flying, people were going to churches, people were going to mosques. But the current situation we found ourselves is not situation bia yep na ye pese ye de hu koshemu. Enye situation bia Ghana nkwa na koshemu. Eye situation na wiase no suddenly e de ne hu koshemu. No ka about say joy wo ha is a chance in frema bona betu mu chance a affect mojuma. But what he doesn't know is say it will affect your production for a couple of time until say mobile back to normal. Se make us we are say esikasem and we are say mama e kwa hunye mo a me na America na say e ade e wo CJ catch me na America na say e ade e wo say fact say we are say e into global recession unte maybe so
me too
unte ana say untie news ehue aside all niema kosi yesikasam ayeden. We've provided electricity for you to be able to iron. Send what atade kama wabetena. Wataji ufo na umiemia. When your government was there, what was the global recession that sent us into unprecedented power rationing, unprecedented doomsday? He's forgotten about that. Yeah. So Babe Kaina unim sheye and then this government in Western region, how many ambulances were there before this government took over? You see, I always tell people, I say Oba wawari ejai no wasabe wari biom. Ekunu na owari first one no nombo ombo your friend is saying how do you call it? Sika ye demo ba na kra. Akwahuma ombo akwahuma. Ono a enkola no ntwi omu school fees. Ono so a providing niema ye chese o provide akade wo fie. Ye chese ye de niema chese de se fata bi ye chese oye. Onye anajosu eba ne nkomo an empaso nkomo ontimi nye na oba na ejai na akofa bema foforo na bema na eye sa ne manini na ehwe ne busi akra ka ho na bema na ejuma mu atowie nchem bi aba ama na affect bema na ejuma no no wa frɛ na area ka che o se sisi a mejuma no abesei inti yasetene mu besesa kakra akohoma amebo no me ba bete so kakra niema ye no se ye didi 3 times a day ye te so aba 1 and 2 nini na no eye na eye ahoyehia ya bewem na ye nhwe na mintimi ntutu niema yie ni ye nsanko back to your daddy.
But do we see that from this government? Do we see that from this government?
Yes.
Are you portraying say
no, but how many times have we told Ghanaians say we are not in ordinary times? Things have changed. So certain things will change. But nonetheless, urosno ye unkola na ye di omo school na ye twi omo fees no ye betria. Kania no ye be manage na ho se na be ya obetimi aye adwuma niema ese fata Nini na no yebeye. Look at the infrastructure development across the country. And then he's talking about your friend is saying Commander Sugar Factory. Factory what we are say what to say ye be a factory. Now 1 month now you see factory near close it down for maintenance. What be that? Political gymnastics. In Troni Adada ye dinya votes. And then I'm ye. Internet nya one say move for a book, green book, no more drawing and megum. And then when you could do a better now, kasa because of mine are going yemu. And then your mind on Kwana call him. We are see a man saying na wow former president. Or call Bontia in some more candy different. In some mitre more bravo. Or the Manembragan and
is there any hope in sight? I mean,
isn't there hope in sight?
Maybe so.
Isn't there hope in sight?
No. Maybe so.
Isn't there a hope in sight from where we started and where we are going? Isn't there a hope in sight? Baby, I say, any baby, I echo. Yeah, Mamu will say yes. Ni Mamu beheading. But you see, some of these factors. Container amount for about $3,000. Say see a container yetumu $12,000. Echo. It is not a factor of government, but definitely yetumu $12,000 for a container. No, ebe affecti dema yedeba.
Okay.
Now on the issue of galamsey.
Me time now so. Me watch all the time na.
You see, on the issue of galamsey,
30 seconds.
We need to understand, say. Irrespective of where you stand as a political party, a national agenda ni ye mbambe kase ye say ni say na mo feitire akọ galamsey site na mo akọ show mo nkran say no more the politics akọ remu show mo nkran say aban we na ye mo sa it is aban fufu ba obema mo akwanya mamo aye. The people should be motivated. Galamsey areas, they should also play a role in reporting, in refusing, in stopping people from doing galamsey. But
thank you very much.
How would you be able to tackle?
Medase. Sam.
Ye bu baby say ye mutu a yen yenda anameboa. Ye mutu anase ankuta yenda. You are here talking about electricity say matomata dey. There be we challenge MPP people to it say can wo ade a wo buy and why then why. So person who go and pick your 2017 budget, you find out say even your finance minister at the time reported that NDC added over 800 megawatts to our national grid. Tell me, as MPP government 6 years, how many megawatts have you added onto it? Wait, please. No,
it's a rhetorical question.
So I say, you are talking about say. During the times of NDC, what happened? Look, you should not justify. I am a mobile and I'm not here. Okay, COVID. Now, so me for Ghana for Mobru, engineer on Mbisa one say, hey, Ghana for Mobru, Japan, COVID by Omunya effect, Canada, COVID by Omunya effect, Ghana yenya effect. So akwenya na bawo. Ya pese bia ya hwe nipa dodo a mo pese mo ko Canada. Anase moko Japan. So anase Japan. So look at how many people. Oh please, Mr. Jamal, please, Mr. You can walk out. You can walk out. So sorry. No. You can walk out. Please, Mr.
Jamal, please. Me time aso.
Mr. Okay, can send bebre and open the money you there. Did you trim? So the things that you said, you thought to say, please, don't say that.
Sam.
So I say,
ain't you?
Say if today, in Kofo, I will and say, Omube tu kwanye fee. This particular country, a different country. It should tell you, and then Omoya will want and Kofo are willing to even go there. So I'm going to call Bobra. Eddie Bahasi. Please, Mr. What is that?
Jamal.
No,
what are you
this
doing?
Behavior? No. Sam Jerome. Kasa.
So I say, CJ, in 2015, meaning say be on file phone. I thought so you could have smartphone, so you could have Googled it and then find out. And in one teshe, say even in 2015, eye ewiase effect Ghana eka ho to the extent say our main commodities are yedidija gold, cocoa, me fi say also. Chirano, one of the biggest gold mines in 2015. Yellen for off because gold are there. Ne work form our international market. So people need to go home. It's in for coffee, you think that it will not have any effect on the economy, whereby a yaya budget on the revenue say will good. Cocoa, what happened? So I say, what happened? Ain't you know say what say who bibia oya then oh yeah. Don't come and blame or not put the problem on where the COVID money are there. Unim CJ,
yeah.
The issue of Galamsey. Normal can political. How can you deal with this issue without making it political? Me and force Ghana. I can't enforce any law. I can't.
But he was just talking about as citizens resisting and reporting the activities of Galamseyers. And I believe the minister is telling us 187 Galamseyers has been jailed since 2017.
Until CJ as citizens, you resist with them. Because if you go to the Galamsey site, a tuomone akodia umkutano. What citizen no then okra? And then now the call resist a warm. Until a bina or Tihona a was a share to ensure says I didn't encosono. A bina soon edishia yantimum for. Na yantimum for then you bet me aye. Yantiana president catch and say, even the cosmetic fight against Galamsey in 2020 no, affected or more by losing vote. Affected more by losing food. Until even cosmetically, no component na or decono, affected more by losing voter. Bisa won say ene eden obeye ade papa ben pa na aban we otisui obetimi aye seje yati ye excavators are eyira ye eden na aban na eden aka ho asem. What has the government done about it? Aban na dey eden
thank you very much. Sam Jerome,
the truth of the matter,
thank you very much. Jamal
the government is
thank you very much for coming.
issues.
Thank you very much for coming, guys.